Hi, welcome to Padlet. We're just going to do a quick little tour so that you can kind of get familiar with using this neat tool for our book study this time around. When you come to the link or follow the link, you'll get to this page. And in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little button with a plus. That's where you will add anything. So I'm going to click that. And now we have a little, it looks like a little sticky Post-it note. So the first thing that you'll want to make sure you do is always have a title. That'll be really important because we'll all be putting our information all on here and it will get to be lots of posts. So I would put my name and let's call this chapter 1 individual response. Okay. So now there are several things that I can do as I'm writing. Many of you, when you filled out the survey, said you prefer to type. And so we can type pretty big posts in here. Or if you find that you're really typing a long piece and it's just getting too big on the post, I certainly would encourage you to do your writing in Google Drive. And then you can upload from the computer just like you would from anything. So you could upload it from your computer, your desktop, or Google Drive. So if you have a long response and you want to, it's too long for the post and you feel it's taking up too much page space, just add a link. So you're certainly welcome to do that. Or maybe if you have a blog or something else where you want to record your thoughts as well, you can put your link in there. So that's one option. So we can type your response here. Now, I also want you to notice, and you might not come across this naturally, is that there's many things that you can do to format your response if you're typing. If you double click or right click, you should get, there we go, a little gray bar that comes up at top. So now I can have a bullet. So now it's giving me bullets and I can type more and more. It's a little tricky to get that bar to come up. It's a double tap. There we go. I can make things bold. I can use italics. I can put things in quotes. So I do have quite a few formatting features up there. If you're typing and you like to make things really visual, that certainly would be an option. If you want to add something different, couple options. You could also add a picture. Well, let's just do that. Oh, so we could take a selfie. Even though it's a terrible one, we'll throw that in there. I would not say we need to take a lot of selfies, but what if you had a page in the book and Julie Stern has some great cartoons in there. What if you want to take a picture of a cartoon or a student sample of work? You could certainly do that. So we can add text that way. And then we can have the picture in there and then we're done. Once I add a picture, I can't do any more. So if I wanted to add something else, I could add a new post. So Cami Moore, chapter 1. I can write more, but I could also add a couple really exciting things. I can voice record. One of the things I liked in our past book studies is just to be able to sit down and talk and not be able to have to type so much. I wasn't thrilled about the video part, but the talking I really liked. So if you just want to talk with no video, you can do that. You can pause, get your thoughts, go to a page and continue to play or record. And then when you're done, you hit stop. You can listen to the playback if you want, or just hit save. Now, the nice thing about that is you can still add, I can still add text or questions up here as well, or anything that I wanted, okay? And I can also do the same thing. We'll get another new one here. Oops. Sorry. I can also add a full video if I want. I can use a screencast. There's a drawing feature. So if you wanted to draw something or you wanted to, I'm not a drawer, I don't think in drawing, but if that worked for you, you wanted to diagram something, you could add that as well. So it is another option that we have for the tools. Once you click off of it, so right now the only options I have are to garbage can it. Once I click off of the post, I get these 3 little dots in the corner. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use a color convention, and I've got it listed in the first post. For our individual posts, we will make those blue. So if this was more chapter 1, let's say I continued, I would make this blue. But if I wanted to go back here to this one, and let's say this was a, put my name again, this is a peer response to Amber chapter 2. Okay, I drew her picture. Okay, good. At the end, I have to click off of it, but at the end, I would make that one yellow. Now let's talk about peer response. If I was going to come back to my Cami response and I wanted to respond to Cami's post, because part of this book study will be responding to posts of peers, at the bottom there's just a little comment feature. So I can say, I really appreciated what you said on page 17. And then you would continue on like that. And so you could make your whole post right here. If you wanted to do a video or audio response, you can't do that in the comment section. So that's where you'd have to make the extra sticky, make it yellow, and put your video comments on there. I'd also hoping that I've added a little like button. And all that I am thinking there is that when you read someone's post, you just hit the like button to show that you've been there, that we've read it and that someone's seen it, and that we appreciate the time that you've put in. So once you've read someone's post, just hit that little heart button and show that you've been there. So we've looked at formatting text. We've looked at all the different kinds of posts that we can have on. We've looked at where we're going to comment. When we come back and comment to our peers, it'll either be in the comment section below their post. And if we want to add video or audio commentary, we would add another post, record our video, and then we would make that post yellow to show that we have responded to somebody else's. So I will, in the end, I can delete these if I don't want it, just like that. The green posts will be ones where I am giving either chapter response or more information. I've started a green post here with just some of our conventions, how we'll name things, how we'll use color. I'll put the link to the Google document with all the dates. I'll probably post them in here as well. I hope you enjoy using Flipgrid. No, this isn't Flipgrid, Padlet, and that it's useful to you for our study.